I'm Jenny Dalloway. I'm the programme consultant, so I lead the IAPT programme for the region, and I work in the Regional Development Centre, part of the Health Authority. So we've organised this event really because we want to celebrate the successes of implementing IAPT in the region. It's a 3-year programme. We're 2 years in, and now it feels about the right time to celebrate how well we're doing in getting the services up and running. So I've talked a little bit about success. This is the data, this is the information that we have so far up to Christmas. You'll see there we've treated over 23,000 people. That's an awful lot of people who maybe before wouldn't have had treatment or access to psychological therapies. So that's something to be proud of. And in terms of people accessing services, we're the top performing health authority in the country. So well done to all of you, and I mean that sincerely. We're doing really well on that. There is a slight but, and you'll see from some of the other information, not all of those people have got through to what we would call recovery. Not all of those people have been able to move off benefits or towards gainful employment. That's a real challenge for us. And although we're topping the country for accessing service, we're not topping the country for actually getting people through to recovery. So that's our challenge for the next year and beyond then. In terms of increasing our workforce, again, we're doing very well with that. And when I mention newly trained therapists, these are people who have come in and are undertaking the training courses that are commissioned by the Health Authority, the high intensity and the psychological wellbeing practitioner courses. And that's one of the things that was announced by the Secretary of State at the start of the programme, and that's one of the things we're working towards. In addition to that, there's already a very skilled existing workforce who've been able to enhance those skills in other areas as well. So that's purely around newly trained therapists. To support that, we have commissioned new training courses, a number of the providers in the room, and with any new venture, it's a bit of a bumpy ride to start with, but that's been really positive in terms of getting an increased and different skill set in the workforce. And the stage we're at the moment is that 70% of our primary care trusts have actually commissioned IAPT services. We have 12 out of our 17 PCTs having commissioned services. We have another 5 to work alongside next year so that we actually get coverage for the whole region. We have another challenge about really engaging our GPs and our primary care workforce. So we're putting in place a number of things to support that, but please take the information and talk to your GPs, talk to them and see what we can do, how we can link in with them to help them in terms of delivery of IAPT. This is very much around a primary care based service, so we do need them to be engaged in that and supporting you in what you're doing. The things we're doing, as you know, we're going into the final year of our programme, which means there won't be the development resource beyond March next year. So we're spending an awful lot of time getting all the activity, all the work that we do as part of mainstream healthcare. So that means the training courses will be part of the mainstream funding commissions that are undertaken by the Deanery. That means the funding for the services will be part of the mainstream funding that sits within primary care trusts and services, so that this does then actually continue. It doesn't just stop at the end of the development phase. So the message to you is the funding will be there and the support will be there. It will be part of the mainstream, the usual activity that is actually taking place to commission that.